now, or what's the dealio? All right. This is the naked necromancer. Let the nakedness commence. We are allowed no items,
All who oppose
no
me,
charms.
beware.
Dude, I can't even beat the initial zombie? Why do you punch so weak? Oh my god. The weakest uppercut I've ever seen in my life. I regret everything. I regret everything. Whew. We've already made a huge mistake. Alright. Maybe Fallens are more our jam. Let's punch Fallens instead. Yeah, this is where we gotta be. On the killing Fallens train. Players 8 chest? Solid. Oh, garbage. Rats will work as well. Alright, now we could go Summoner. I feel like Bone is still a better option. Summoner is okay. No belt's gonna hurt? No belt is awful. Can you disable auto-equip? I don't believe so. I think auto-equip just happens. Thank God, Lily. Mercenary allowed? I don't know. Is a mercenary allowed if the mercenary remains naked? That's the question to Emroy. Lily, ask Emroy. Is naked mercenary allowed? I mean, as long as the mercenary has no gear, surely. He only throws right-hand punches? Yeah, he needs to work on some combinations. Get your left hand in there. Should probably put some points into strength just to up my unarmed damage. Eh. A mercenary with no gear is useless? Oh, it's not going to be, like, extremely useful, but will there be a short period of time that it has some potential use? Yeah. For sure. We're not like going through Nightmare in Hell with a mercenary, but can I get through the tiniest bit of normal and have that as an option? Maybe. God, I really wish I could just wear like a broken belt. No belt is gonna be a horrible time. Get that Act 3 static merce. I mean, that'd be something.
Death within this place.
He's not home, so I'm calling the shots. I mean, he can't really argue with that, so. So what do you say then in terms of naked mercenary? Is it a yay or a nay? You wrote no mercenary until Emerald decides? What? I thought you were a strong, independent woman who could make decisions without the waiting on a man to come home. Right? Sounds like a permanent no. Wait, no, come back.
Good day.
We did not get much money from that. We got enough for the book. Alright, back to teeth. And we do have a shrine, so that's nice. You've made a decision. He can veto it, but he'll sleep on the couch if he does. There you go. I like that. What is the decision? What do I think of the new RPG? I think the base is very interesting. I mean, there's a long way to go with it, so we don't have enough information on the actual ARPG piece of it. But from what they've built, I'm actually pretty excited for next steps. Burrito Inferno. Still no merce? Oh my god. I think we should wait until Emroy gets home and ask him. I think us making decisions is stepping over, crossing the line, and we just need to wait. You know. In theory, you can be naked and holding something in your hand. I like that, but that one's probably gonna get vetoed as well. Family-friendly stream, not allowed to have multiple naked people on it together. The rules here. Like, Twitch updated their TOS. I'm pretty sure all of that is okay now.
I need mana.
They only reverted the artistic nudity. So, let me think. I want to get... Or the TOS updates? You can do anything you want now. That's the TLDR. Bone Necro makes sense for a naked run, does it not? Yeah, that's why we're running Bone. I mean, it's Bone or Summon. I guess Poison is also a viable option later on. We need a body painting stream. I'll give it a try. Like, Poison Nova through Nightmare is actually not bad. But am I thinking of that with all the plus skills and all that stuff, and without any of that, is it a lot worse? Potentially. And he just dropped a rare Shaco. Classic. Yeah, I mean, like, Summon Necro definitely isn't bad, but without any plus skills... I mean, without any plus skills, everything is going to feel slow on Necro. He already feels slow with plus skills. No charms? Yeah, it's super sad.
This tree shines with inner spirits.
I don't think I'm ever killing those guys, just with a couple teeth, so let's just run away instead. Do I remember any legendary drops while doing a naked run? I mean, I've done a couple naked runs before. I did a naked assassin and a naked druid through hell. Now, a big issue with naked run is you don't get teleport. So that kind of sucks. Do I think they'll ever make an SSF ladder? No. I'm not sure how much more we can really honestly expect to get with D2R. D2R was a placeholder until Diablo 4 came out. And, well, Diablo 4 is out now. So, Diablo 3 and Diablo 2 are probably both in maintenance mode now. We might see some minor things here and there, but I doubt we're going to see more. I'd be pleasantly surprised if they do some more cool things, but... And D4 is a placeholder for D5. Now, that's all just my opinion. Is it right? Of course, because I'm always right.
Good day.
But, no, we don't know. Purely speculation. Eh. I'm guessing just like you are. You've been trying to try D4 again? How's it going? D4 is a placeholder for PoE 2? Potentially. that more. Just give me my unlimited online stash? Yeah, I don't know if that's happening. You can get it through the mods. That's about it.
All that's left of proud Tristram are ghosts and ashes.
I wonder if Diablo 4's release had anything to do with like the kind of push rush release, had anything to do with the sale to Microsoft. Diablo 4, I said, right? I said it too. It's not something I really thought about before, but I did say before. Doing Tristram? I don't know, I'm naked. I need to do something. I had to level up a little bit.
Decker Kane, if you value your
When you're
life,
7, you're
leave
hard
here
stuck on Blood
immediately.
Raven. Bro, Blood Raven, especially on certain characters, is insane. We keep giving D4 another shot because that's just what we do. That's just what you do. I don't know. I'm waiting to give it another shot. Personally. I'm waiting to see what happens with itemization. Because it's great that they're recognizing it needs to change, but it severely needs to change. You know? Is my subs today correct? No. We're at like 7 subs today.
Impossible.
Speaking of which, don't forget your Twitch Prime subs! You can use it here, you can use it somewhere else. Click that subscribe button and see if you have it available, because you have to use it every month. It does not auto-renew. Well, the only problem with that, Rag, is Llama RPG is not an ARPG, so it's just it's a JRPG. So we can't really save the ARPG genre. This is only until normal veil. Through hell.
I need mana.
Doritos are unbuyable right now?
Impossible.
What happened to your Doritos?
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Is Llama RPG an abomination? I mean, I'm very excited for it, but we're getting. It's taken longer than expected, but we're getting now, like, the combat is getting its turn logic order down, the character sheets being built, the skill trees are being built, the skills have all been, or not all, but a lot have been implemented. The world is starting to be built. The quests are getting filled out. So there's just a lot of, you know, a lot of different parts, and they're all kind of moving at the same time. 2,000 pesos for a bag of Doritos? What the heck? Well, I was doing ruthless mode. It's not crazy far rigged, but I'm enjoying it. I want to do more with it. Who's my lore writer? Sawyer TC is my lore writer. He's doing a fantastic job with it. Except for audio and to hear Twitch voice. Same voice. It's just Lana's voice. I get grief? Oh, heck yeah. Easy mode. Needs anything else?
Woot.
Nerf magnet, thank you very much. Grief, but on Necro, not as exciting. Naked, why not equip an iron golem? No, I don't have any ability to do that right now. I'm level 12. I guess the nice thing is I don't ever need strength or dexterity. You know.
Good evening.
Obviously. I feel like I want to do a tower run to get experience.
At Mr. Lamas, my dual dream paladin found a jar room yesterday. Would it be too indulgent to make dual dream for my merc?
Dual dream for the mercenary is not that great. He doesn't have any extra like benefit really going with him there. You also have no tele staff. Yeah, I know that. It is a lot of shock pulse. I mean, do it if you want to indulge, but it's not. The mercenary doesn't provide much benefit there with it. I don't really want to fight the archers.
The slow torture of caged starvation.
Oh, that's what I need to do really fast. Moon Beast Discord full VOD. What am I thinking for estimated finish time on this? Oh man. Slow. Assassin and Druid, I think were like 7.5 hours and 9 hours. 9.5 for Druid, maybe. Oh, oops. Sorry.
Impossible.
So this guy, he is way worse. What do you guys think? Sub 10 hours equals win? Oh, there's no chance of sub 10 hours. That's not really a question of a reasonable time. I'm like 13, 14 hours?
The order welcomes you.
Would be an awesome time.
Impossible.
Get some broken gear to fill those slots. Yeah, then I have to
After
have the
20
gear
years
break
of
them.
playing, I'm actually rich. My friend got a perfect GC attack rating plus life and exchange it for 50 jaw.
This place.
Playing with Enigma
reeks
feels so
death.
out of the world.
It is.
I can't.
Enigma's solid. Can get a lot more with 50 jaw though. 3 hour act 1. Pretty much. Kind of hoping we had a better group here. Or like jail, I mean, and barracks. Like, man, if I could do jail strats, level up there. Really nice. Am I doing tower runs? Because there's a lot of bosses. It'll be a decent spot to just get some levels in.
I can't.
I'm gonna go more energy. I want to kill this guy, but kind of in a terrible spot. Let me draw them out a little bit here. Come on.
Impossible.
You seem way more tired. Did winter get to you? Yeah, I'm kind of sick today. Woke up a little left. Plus, I mean, we did have man vs. stream a couple days ago, which is always very brutal. So, combination. So, treadmill time, I see. you can make an offer. We are available to offers. Man vs. stream is over, but my baby's college fund is still commuting. My onion mustache disappeared. Oh yeah, it smelled horrible. Players ate Hell Necro in 10 hours. Wow, that's impressive. I'm actually gonna go.
Impossible.
The Louis Fund. Pretty much. Mama and baby want matching purses, so. Can I estimate Norm and Hell timeframes? How long I think it's gonna take? I don't know if I have a good estimate. a while. Just to get through normal, probably take a little under 4 hours is my guess. Hell will take much longer.
Good day.
They are not rag, just multiplayer.
Greetings.
So glad I have this imbue quest.
Good day.
Oh wait, let me... Here's baby. Cute little purse she found. Got her little purse at the market.
The slow torture of caged
Have I done
starvation.
killing everything run? I have.
I am overburdened.
That I have.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Takes a while for sure.
Impossible.
Yeah, the nice thing is, you know, again, all of the points go there, so that's something. Honestly, will hell be that hard? I mean, Corpse Explosion is kind of OP. So the big difficulty issue is Corpse Explosion is OP, but I need to kill something first before I can Corpse Explode, and that is the tough part. When you have a white wand, when you have, you know, whatever, spirits and lore helm and plus to skills in a variety of ways,
Impossible.
it's not as bad. When you don't have any of that,
Impossible.
that first kill is very, very annoying.
Impossible.
So again, this brings me to a few ideas. Number one, just go for a crazy heavy, like, corpse explosion cows and try and really over level to try and kind of make up for it. Number two, work Poison Nova and really try and level off of Poison Nova. I think that could be decent. How's it feel to play a sim game for 20 years straight? Pretty good. Pretty good. Slash slightly disappointing that nothing's really taken over for it. But at least I still get to always play this game. But I'm also creating my own game because of that, so, you know. Good and bad in many ways, right?
Impossible.
Can't use dagger to use... Yeah, I can't use a dagger, so poison dagger won't work. But, again, if I get into, like, mid-30s, the idea of shifting into poison necro, I don't hate. And then if I can just do, like, poison necro through the cows or something, in Nightmare over and over again. That could be maybe a way to level up. Will LUM RPG have microtransactions? No. The monetization of LUM RPG, as of right now, I mean, anything can change, but as of right now, what I'm planning is, and what I've been planning for the past year, is the game, you'll buy it for a pretty high price of $9.99. And then there'll be kind of like an in-game donate option. And that'll be pretty much the extent of it there. You had me at no.
A demonic presence here.
So the donation option, it won't even be buying cosmetics or anything, because I like earning cosmetics, and cosmetics being something that you achieve in the game. So that's not even going to be a part of it there. What will essentially be a part of it is you'll have, you know, maybe like if you're a supporter, then you'll get a little icon on your profile or something, you know. And there'll be like a little leaderboard for people to support.
Impossible.
Will that ultimately drive less donations? Probably, you know. People not really getting to buy anything. But the game is a game more so than it is a moneymaker. That is its aim. So, pay to icon. How many hours of entertainment will you get per dollar? I mean, I hope a lot. How can I check his gear? It's right there.
I need mana.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave these guys alone.
Good day. Hello.
I mean, how much PoE have you played? I've played about 1,000 hours, a little bit less than 1,000 hours of Path of Exile. Maybe like 700-800. I think it's a fun game, but it doesn't fully scratch the itch of what I want all the time. It's still a little too zoomy, a little too much of all that. One character level 25? Okay, you've got plenty to go and see. So, yeah, I mean, it is a very well-made game. There's a lot of cool stuff to it. Don't get me wrong. Big fan. Am I going to have the Peyton win boss that can only be defeated with donations and in-game currency? Yeah, that'll be the way you donate, is you go fight a boss whose only way that he can lose life is through cash donations. But again, he won't give you anything. There's no items you gain or anything like that. He'll give you maybe a token of appreciation or something.
I can't carry anymore.
Drops a dunce cap. Yeah. People that haven't played D2 since the early 2000s won't understand why we love it over these newer games. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. And again, it's not always saying the new games are bad. It's just they don't have the similar feeling. They don't have the similar style. I do prefer more methodical, slow-paced combat. And not just with the combat, but just, you know, more RPG elements. A lot of action RPG games focus heavily on the action nowadays. Whereas in the older days, a lot of action RPG games focused on the RPG. And so that's the biggest difference. Is it saying you're wrong if you like the game because it's more of an action focus? No, it's just saying it's just different. And, you know, Diablo 1 wasn't even supposed to be an ARPG, right? Like, it was literally built as a turn-based RPG game. It was very RPG-like. So, yeah, just all that.
I can't. I need a key.
But the newer game style that more people seem to be playing and enjoying, and the Zoomers seem to like more, is the faster paced, you know, zoom zoom, be a god, kill everything. So Divine Divinity, I have not tried BG3, but it probably is up my alley from what I've heard, you know. I think it'd be fun to play through. Couldn't go through it a second time, but you enjoyed the first time? Yeah. Not everything has to be a game that you replay thousands and thousands of times. Exactly, Commander.
Back to the hell that spawned you, Andariel.
Alright. Act 1 completado. About 45 minutes, maybe?
Hello.
But that was going to be the easiest act because the Necro starts to fall off a little bit later. But Lime RPG is a game that you can play thousands of times? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Overall, again, yeah, Mike, normal shouldn't be too crazy bad.
Impossible.
It'll be a little bit annoying, but we'll be able to work through some of it. But man, is it going to get bad later. 32. It's gonna get nasty later. Yeah, Dario won't be that bad as well. The bosses I'm actually least worried about. Charms are not allowed. I'm not identifying that. I'm just gonna go sell it.
Impossible.
Simple, cheap games can provide so much still. It's true. Games don't have to be... And that's why, like, when Diablo 4 came out, and everybody was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And it's like, that is the least important thing, I feel like, for games. But it gets so much value and importance. Everybody constantly talked, all the game, you know, raiders and everything constantly talked about how good it looked. Of which some of it looked good, but then like some pieces of the UI looked terrible and needed a lot of work. But it's like, who cares? Yeah, I don't even think it looked that great, but I can understand what they thought looked good of it. But that's not a game. A game is so little is that like look like that. I hate how much focus gets put onto it. Yeah, some of the most fun games to play are not, they don't look like anything good whatsoever. Nothing flashy.
Impossible.
That's nostalgia talking. Graphics matter. I don't feel like they do that much. They do, but they don't. Like, they don't have to be these next-gen crazy graphics. They can be Terraria. They can be Minecraft. They can be Diablo 2. They can be whatever and look. And the game is still, you know, like, how the game plays is so much more important. Right. They provide additional pieces of the personality of the game, which is great. But they don't have to be this high def, you know, whatever.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think art style is almost more important of a factor. A great game with boring graphics is great. A game with great graphics that's boring is a boring game. And a waste, yeah. Like, there are definitely games I've played that I've played despite the graphics. But I don't know if there's games I've played that I really enjoyed where they had the graphics but didn't have any gameplay, you know? I don't know why I'm even looking at gear. Just to tease myself. Get it, McNasty. D4 is better than this game in every way. Hey man, that's like your opinion. I'm happy that you enjoy Diablo 4 that much. It's wrong, but you're entitled to be wrong.
Impossible.
Final Fantasy Tactics on Game Boy. Fun game. Alright, where is it? Over to that side, I guess. I'm not saying it's wrong to enjoy Diablo 4. I'm saying it's wrong to say Diablo 4 is completely better than Diablo 2. That's an outlandish, ridiculous take.
I can't.
Knowing that D2's about looting, playing naked must be super hard psychologically. Yeah, I keep wanting to grab the gear, identify the gear, put the gear on. It's brutal. Did I bleach my teeth? Do they look whiter?
I can't.
Not. I'll take it though.
I can't. I can't.
I assume pretty simple though, just no gear. No gear, no charm. Must be all the onions, the acid from them burned off my teeth.
I can't. I can't. Impossible.
Should have started a timer for this run.
Impossible.
We could start one retroactive or something later. I'm a level 80 source. I have decent gears. It's almost maxed out. One shot from Champion Dolls. Oh yeah, I mean Champion Dolls will do that to you. That's the other nice thing. I don't have any repair costs ever, so you know there are benefits, I suppose. No merit stones. You don't have to carry inventory stuff. I say it's going somewhere. Yeah, it's nice that they are making improvements. It's true, Lily. I can just focus on playing the game and not worrying about all the pesky, annoying stuff. Like items, and repairing those and identifying them.
I can't carry anymore.
Thank goodness.
Impossible.
A belt would be a really nice commodity. Would like to buy a belt.
I can't. I can't.
Alright. Not too far if we want to do some beetle burst farming, which may not be a terrible idea. Level up there. Beardless llama is so weird. Naked bone necro, yeah. If we add some Evo wheels, it'll be like MVS. I mean, honestly, kind of. Those are naked runs half the time, anyways. Aw, man.
I am overburdened.
It wasn't quite Bills by a billion. Yeah,
Diablo
Cowboys had
2
a
in
bad
the buff.
game.
What a
Bills
treat.
just ran a heavy physical set and just ran the ball. I mean, what? Josh Allen threw for like 64 yards.
Welcome.
But they didn't need to do anything else. It was just that was it. They just overran us, and we didn't have the physicality out there, which is a weakness of our team. We need when we lost LVE, that really hurt us. Leighton was just such a good run game like player, and we don't have that anymore. So we're just a little small there, and that's an issue. That's something. That's the formula for teams that want to beat us. Is just be big and physical, and we can't match you. What are the white dots? Just the light reflecting off of somewhere somehow.
Impossible.
We did clinch a playoff spot though, so you know what? We'll take it. Please beat Miami? I hope so. They got some physicality too, so. Kill this guy and then we'll go here. I think I'm just gonna focus on the Beatles. Get him, Dirks. If you die online, not let however, can I save it corpse me in town? Yes. That is online or offline. Furthest I've gotten without items? Oh, we've beaten the game without items before. Not on a Necro. But. Find a mana. Oh, I want charm so bad.
Hello.
Is naked barb possible? I did a punch barb before, which honestly is probably even worse than a naked barb because the naked barb can at least sing and stuff.
I can't carry anymore.
So. More possible than Naked Amazon? Yeah, Naked Amazon is punch Amazon, and that sounds awful. I mean, Naked Amazon, I guess you're just punching until you get a Valkyrie, and then you just get the Valkyrie and let the Valkyrie do everything. But you have to get to level 30 first, which is... punching to level 30 will be a time. But Valkyrie's the strongest minion in the game by a good amount. She can solo the whole game by herself, so. How far are we going with this? We're taking it to hell.
Not enough mana.
Alright, here we go. God. hate seeing these nice rares drop. I'd really love to just run into a nice champion beetle pack and just get like a whole level from that. So you can also check that shrine. Yeah, Valkyrie is insanely tanky and actually has the damage to like keep up. It's a little bit slow, like overall, but the Valkyrie wears gear. Big numbers allowed, the no Valk allowed. Whoa, now.
Impossible.
Thoughts on Players 8, 1 to Uber speedrun? Players 8?
Impossible.
You didn't think just doing... One to Ubers isn't enough? Now you gotta Players 8 it? Players 8 Ubers is rough.
I can't.
When I see you grind stupid stuff like this, my grow grind gets so much easier to keep doing. You're welcome for the motivation.
It is an honor to serve you.
Yesterday, Schmuck pulled off 22 hours. Oh, I forgot to put that point in. I was like, why does my bone spear not feel stronger? There's the champion beetle group I was asking for. Perfect. Watch my experience bar as this stuff dies. Let's actually go check for experience shrine really fast. Ah, darn. Any more nearby shrines?
I can't.
Nice. Worth it. He found a low and a mal and made grief? Oh, that doesn't even count. That's just straight up cheating. Oh, this is juicy. So juicy. But guess what? Grief sucked versus Players 8 Ubers? Yeah, well think about no grief. You eventually had to make duress? Oh, I mean, I assume something like duress is 100% necessary. Where did he just do like LK runs until he found Umrune and Malrune and Lowrune and stuff? Or where did he even get those? How does grief compare to death, Zerker? I mean, death is nice, but grief is the best in the game, so. Mal from Hellforge. Low is not very common in LK. Can I play hockey? Goalie. I used to skate out, but honestly, just too many concussions.
I need mana.
I mean, grief is fantastic, but players 8 Ubers are not chumps. You definitely need to have Crushing Blow and Open Wounds lined up. Duress is the perfect armor there. Especially if you get like a Treachery and then a Duress, so you can
Impossible.
proc and then go in or something. He had a 5% open wounds belt. That's not even enough on players 1 a lot of the time.
I can't.
That's where having Malice is honestly a huge help. You just have Malice on your swap, and every 8 seconds when you're smiting, you swap over, hit him once with your Malice, and then swap back. So then you don't have to worry about the open wounds. Open wounds is every time you hit with open wounds, they will bleed for 8 seconds, where they cannot regen during that time. So. Sound familiar?
Impossible.
Oh yeah. Been there, done that.
Impossible.
Been there,
Impossible.
done that.
Impossible. Impossible. I am overburdened. I can't. Impossible. Impossible. Not enough mana.
What do we got here? Thanks, Raphael. All good.
Impossible.
Now that we've got a little bit in our bone spear, it's nicer for sure.
Impossible.
When we didn't have much bone spear to start, it was a little bit annoying.
Impossible.
But level 3 bone spear through Act 2 is helpful. And honestly, maybe even doing a couple more runs isn't bad. Thank you, See You in Hell, for 26 months, by the way. Appreciate the sub.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible. I am overburdened.
You know what joke I can't wait for? When it's time for me to swing the flail in Act 3 and everybody says, Mr. Llama, you cheated! Restart the run! You're not allowed to use items.
There's
Can't
nothing
wait.
the right portion can't cure.
It's my favorite.
Good
Ready for it.
Join
Join my army of the dead.
At Mr. Lamas Kim currently farming all the chipped gems to cube up 2 characters worth of low runes. What do you think I'll be able to cube up to?
I mean, it depends how low. Can you give me a general sense of what you have? Like, are we talking like towels? Are we talking up to fouls? Normal countess, nightmare countess? What's the...
Impossible.
Yeah, at first I was thinking low rune, and I was like, you'll make us odd then, but I don't know why you need chip gems.
It's locked.
Doing Hellforge means equipping a hammer. When we're doing more physical boson, didn't we finish that? I thought we got her through Hell. Farming Hell Countess for keeping everything. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of medium stuff. I think you'll be able to get up to... Goal rune. Because one goal is 2s, which is 4 mal, 8 16 pole, 32 lem. Maybe that's even too high, but I'm assuming you have some lems and like a pole and stuff and like that in there. That's my assumption.
I need mana.
Regardless, it won't be worth the time. This much I can promise you. Farming Hell Countess and getting 1 drop from there will be just as valuable. You got a small number of limbs and poles. Alright, then I think I'm going with Gold Rune. Again, probably not worth the time at all, but if it makes you happy.
Not enough mana.
Who am I?
I need mana.
Who's a good first character to farm with if I don't want to go Sorceress again? I mean, Paladin's always solid.
Good evening.
You can also jump on the Mosaic Assassin train and just obliterate everything if you would like. Amazon can be really nice with her Fury, Lightning Fury, just for, you know, but she'll have immunity issues here and there until you get Asunder and whatever. I think that's, you know, decent. Renaki. Yep. What's the next ladder reset? What did we say? Probably like start of February, end of January? Something around there. What's the ranking command? Coins? What? Oh. Exclamation mark dollars? D-O-L-L-A-H-S? Finesse. Am I expecting any changes? No, I don't have any hope for that.
This place is as dark as a tomb. Impossible.
Ow. Arcane pole. Mods.
What a pity. I was beginning to enjoy the darkness.
Ah, 19 cold res. Amazon would probably be the hardest naked class because, well, all of her skills revolve around having a weapon.
Hello.
So, one punch Zon, kind of. But the difficulty is she doesn't even get any benefit to help her with her punching. Like, she's not wearing, you know, a circlet that adds 1 to 100 lightning damage or something. She's just full naked, so it's just literally her having to punch all the way through, and getting all the way to level 30 from purely punching would take a long time. And then you finally get your Valkyrie. Crit strike would work? Sure, but okay. You're critting your Valkyrie punch. I mean, you're just doing what? Inner sight, crit strike, and then avoid, evade, all that. Still gonna be a horrible time.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't want to be the sucker who does that one. You probably have to allow the Amazon like a normal white spear. Yeah, she needs like a pair of white javelins or a normal white spear or a bow or something like allowed. I played Path of Exile? I have. I thought doing this challenge making Summoner would be easiest. So Summoner is definitely decent, but the problem is Summoner is kind of slow, and it first way on the meme run, of course, and that's already like Summoner, you know, with gear. Without gear, Summoner is really gonna take a bit of an extra time. I still think it's not bad. I was kind of split. I'm still a little split on all of them because the problem is the Necro is very similar across all of the classes in that he is weak. He is weak when his bone is underleveled. He is weak when his poison is underleveled. He is weak when his summons are underleveled. If you don't have the plus skills, he's weak on everything. So that's kind of the issue. He struggles across the board.
I can't carry anymore.
So it makes it a little difficult. Now, once he gets good gear, he's amazing. But to that point.
I can't.
Do I play hardcore? Sure, plenty of times. Been doing a lot of hardcore speedrunning lately. No, I need to improve. Interrupt. Many deaths. Now I may lean into revives later on. That's something I'm considering because maybe I revive some like maulers or something to help out with ancients or to help out with Hellbale, you know. Or just kind of help out in general some places. So that I am leaning into as a possibility. Class recommendation for a beginner offline. I always say starting with Druid and being like Fire Elemental and then switch to Wind later. Or starting with Assassin and playing Traps. I always think one of those two is the best starter. Now, I would also say that like Paladin, Holy Fire into Hammers isn't bad, but a lot of new players don't actually really enjoy the hammered in play style, so. That's my only mad part about that. But it's very strong. Yeah. How we going? It's going all right. Rare ring.
I can't carry it.
How you doing, Jacob? Repairs the durability.
I came too late. Now.
Had a nightmare because of Duriel? Ah, we all did. Classic Duriel nightmare. Okay, level 21, almost 22. It's not bad.
Greetings.
Ahoy!
Diablo 1 scared you as a child? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Diablo 1 is very much a horror game. Very much so.
Good day.
Ugh, 30 mana, 15 MF, 10 FCR. Dude, I almost want to keep that and just like give it to another character of mine. I'm gonna trade it into my shared stash for 7,900 gold. That's what it's worth. FCR MF rings are really nice. Nova ES source is easy and fun to play. I wouldn't say Nova is easy at all for a new player. Blizzard Source is definitely a solid character to play through though. Do it, Jake. Oh yeah, they were mean when they created Dariel. You know that they were just laughing so hard when they made Duriel with Holy Freeze in that tight little chamber and him charging all around. They're just laughing their butts off knowing how many people would die to him. Like, if you talk with David Brevik and stuff, you realize, like, he's just the biggest troll ever. They were all just giant trolls making a game that was just silly and fun. About right, Fred. Naked? Shame, I know. I know. Ow. Don't do it!
I am overburdened.
Back then, games were made to break you. Oh yeah. Nowadays, it's like, oh, we don't want the player to leave the game, and that would maybe be something that would give them a bad experience and cause them to stop playing. So for our metrics, we need to tone down Duriel and make sure that he's a nice, easy stepping stone for the player to get through, blah, 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 you know. Unless it's a Dark Souls game, in which, you know, then people are like, understanding. Dark Souls games kind of hit all of the people that hate that. How easy so many games are, though. But even then, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think it can be more frustrating going through D2. There's definitely parts of D2. Hell Act 3 on a Javazon. That's awful, could it be?
I need mana.
Hopefully that leads us to the right place. What's that term called when you start for League, but by the end of the game are a god? Power creep? I don't know. God syndrome? Ugh. No items. I hate seeing charms and things drop. Just makes me sad. Leaving Unraveler heads on the ground. Could have been +3 to Bone Spear. Alright, let's
At Mr. Lamas, did you play on the day where it was 50% more melee damage? It was amazing. I play tested as many things as I could. Sadly most things are still a bit underpowered. But it did feel great, closer to where things should be.
Yeah, that seemed... I mean, it seemed like that would probably be not quite enough, but it would do something and feel at least decent, you know? Definitely, as soon as I heard that, I was like, yep. They should just make this change permanent. Captain Spock, thank you! It'd be wild for PvP. I mean, obviously, you can always adjust PvP down. Everything that wasn't grief struggled still? Well, that's always the case. Nothing new there. There's just a lot of stuff to change with improving physical characters. Lots of work to be done on it. Buffing weapon damage, I think, is the best place to start. I think that's the first piece. Alright, let's turn in the Jidbin
This is a
and
powerful weapon.
see what we get to not use. It is pretty garbage. 11 light res on it, so something. But. I mean, the items need to be not just elite item bases. All item bases honestly need to be improved. Darn. Experience shrine, but it's a pretty medium. Like, flare jungle. Not that great. So kind of a waste. But we'll take it even for the small bits. Plus, we'll see what happens in the flare. Okay, we got a waypoint. We'll get some in the dungeon. I'm glad you explained that the ring had on it because none of us can read it that fast. Oh, I'm sure everybody saw that. Or like, I'm sure many people saw it. No charms either? Correct. Thought there was a boss group in there. Guess not. Remove achievements and stuff as well. Yeah, there's a lot of just like, I don't know, like lame systems. Extra fluff that just don't feel like they fit very well. Stuff like the achievements. I feel like a lot of games have a lot of that stuff now. Just like things for you to click and get, and it's just... got Zod, Cham, and 2 Jaws over the last 2 days. GG.
I can't carry anymore.
GG. Must be because you subscribed to Mr. Llama, I've heard. Heard that helps out. Plus, A, subscriptions are 25% off right now, and B, bits have a 10 to 50% bonus when used. So if you're holding any bits, now is definitely the time to use them while you get that extra deal. Have you ever woken up and been like, I don't want to play D2 today? Yeah, it happens here and there. There's a sub-only stream? Is that why I can't hear audio? Sure.
Great sales pitch llama.
Oh, sorry. It's on cheers of 300 or more bits. My bad. Thank you, Rag. That's on me. That's my bad. I owe you $1.
I can't carry anymore.
How many bits to do a Holy Grail with Dream Paladin? Like I have to finish an entire Holy Grail. Sorry, Rick.
Hello.
That is correct. So thousands of hours. How many bits for thousands of hours of play? At least 1,000,000 bits. Yeah. Thank you, Rag. Thank you, Dragova. 1,000,000 bits is probably too little. I would say... Oh, man. Thanks, Smarter. Appreciate the good luck.
Daddy Bezos bucks.
Sheesh, I don't even know.
Carry anymore.
Thanks, Kingsler. Oh, thanks, Rick. $5 million bits. 4 million bits. 4 or 5. Somewhere between there. Seems about right for completing an entire grail. Fun to bank or start a crypto scam? Hey, crypto scams are still popular and working. Naked Hell Necro? Uh-huh. You still have 8 bigs to complete? Aw, man, I forgot to get help for this. Oh, don't die.
You put those extra bits or I'll.
Zentoxin, thank you. Now, ultimately, I mean, it is hard because the bonus, there's like a gamble now, right? You guaranteed get a 10% bonus for any cheers over 300 bits right now. So that is nice. But if you get like a 20 or 30% bonus or higher, then the bits, you know, could actually be worth. Like, let's say you buy 10,000 bits. That costs like $126, right? So if you would have just donated $126, then I would get $126 minus the PayPal fee, which is probably like 5-6%. So I'd probably get like 120 bucks, let's say. But if you got a 20% or, you know, bonus, now it balances. If you get a 30% bonus, now you get more out of it. Did we win Man vs. Stream? I did win Man vs. Stream. Lube, thank you. Yeah, how is your player's 8 hell necro? And disc golf. He cheated? Wow. What do I look like? Ali Reza trying to get into the candidates? My goodness. Do I feel like my victory came at expense of the Cowboys? Potentially, but we still got a playoff berth, so you know what? It was okay. I gave up the Cowboys beating the Bills. We still made playoffs. It was a loss we could take. Bills played well. Captain! Oh my god, get off of me. Thank you for the 14 months.
Oh. 23 months. Llama, you have grown so much.
Well.
No restraining orders anymore.
Didn't have them before either, so you know. Just no restraining orders. Period. Fantastic. Let's get a waypoint. A little safety would be nice. There we go. That'll work. It is definitely period.
Yes?
Join my army of the dead.
I mean, why is disc golf so surprising? Jim is the rare athletic D2 streamer, not like those other streamers who pretend to walk on a treadmill during streams
Wow.
or sweat away pounds in a bright red skin tight fire suit or eat onions to make themselves barf up everything they ate earlier in the day.
That part is true. That part is true.
Join my army of the dead.
Llama love.
Look, all I'm saying is when Jim and I went skiing together, I was going down the double blacks with his brother, and Jim wasn't joining us. So, I don't know. Jim was filming the fails. Oh. Just sounds like survival instinct. Potentially. We saw footage of you skiing. That was from years prior. Arena runs don't also sound terrible to get some levels. Guess I should get the thing. Llama also plays hockey by sitting in goal so he doesn't have to move. Wow. Goalie is very high intensity. Big sky in Montana. I've never skied Montana before. A little bit, son. Stand there, puck comes at you, and you get in its way. Easy.
Okay. Hello.
Something along those lines. Alright, let's see what the sewers has for us. Yeah, I ski essentially just West Coast stuff, Rocky Mountains. Such good skiing out there. I skied East Coast one time and it was like so sad. It was all icy and garbage. It's like, where's the powder? Don't diss your East Coast powder. I'm not. There's no powder to diss. It's just called ice. Come on. Whatever. The RPG looks interesting. There's definitely a lot of promise to it. We'll have to see where it goes and what all, you know, happens, but I'm very interested. Hey man, gotta fund your industry there. I mean, one of the saddest parts about Texas is that there's no mountains anywhere.
Can't carry anymore.
You have to travel always to find mountains. So flat. I mean, if you go to like El Paso, it's not flat, but going to El Paso, you might as well go to Colorado, you know. Nice Alpine. ever considered moving? I mean, yeah, I've considered it. I've thought about moving to... I don't really want to be... I mean, I love, like... You know, there's definitely been really cool places I've been. Like Milwaukee and stuff that I really enjoyed. Chicago is really cool. Love when I get to go up to Chicago. But yeah, all my family and Moo's family is in the area. Why are you using weapon, you cheater? So, I don't really like the cold weather that much except to go skiing in. So I'm like, well, somewhere like Colorado would be kind of fun, but somewhere like, you know, North Carolina could be interesting. Where it gets cold, but it's not like north cold. But yeah, Dragova. Maybe it isn't. Cold in NC? What? I mean, it's colder than Texas. But like, anywhere north of the Mason-Dixie line is pretty much out. You know? Because it's just too cold up there. California is just too expensive. So it doesn't really leave a ton of places. There's a lot of garbage places in the south.
I am overburdened.
I'm gonna die. So it's like, well, if I want to be warm, Texas kind of seems like the place to be at. Alaska's cheap? Alaska ain't cheap at all. Alaska's crazy expensive. New Orleans is like a really fun city to go visit and stuff, but man, is it kind of trashy and weird. I would not want to live there. Yeah, but you have to, like, good luck buying groceries and stuff in Alaska.
I can't carry it.
It is expensive.
What do you need?
Man, what a sad, like, so many good finds and they're all worthless in this run. Yeah, you can move to that one building town in Alaska. And sure, the government does pay you, you know, a few grand or something, couple grand every year. 4 or 5, whatever the amount is for living there. But it's pricey. And you live in Alaska where it's very far away and very cold. Not cold all the time, like summers can be really nice and stuff, but when I was in Alaska one time, because I would go up there for work like every other month, when I was up there in January, and it was negative 38. And let me just say, you can feel your eyeballs freeze in negative 38 degrees. Yeah, minus 38 Fahrenheit is basically like minus 38 Celsius. It's like the same number. Now, Alaska in May and stuff, yeah, you can get nice 70s, 80s. Where is it? Is it at minus 40 that it converges Celsius and Fahrenheit? Yeah. So, needless to say, it was cold. But it also was beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful when you're in Alaska. Everything is huge. The birds are huge. The fish are huge. Like, everything is massive. The land is just huge with mountains and things everywhere. It's very gorgeous. The bears are huge. Moose are twice the size that you think a moose actually is. Like, big moose can peer into your second story window. People don't seem to realize how big some of the moose get. That's always the, like, biggest thing. People think a moose is the size of, like, a horse. No. You'll have moose who are bigger than a Suburban. They're huge. So everything's big, but the other thing that you'll really feel and notice when you're in Alaska, especially if you like drove there, or I mean flew there, I mean probably either, honestly, but like once you travel there, is how far away it is. When you're in Alaska, you don't think, oh, I'm in America, oh, Washington's right there. Like,
Hail to you, champion.
you feel like you've traveled to another country. You might as well have gone to Europe or something. You do not feel close to home in any capacity. I want more corpse explosion. Yeah, we'll go bunkers. It is a very... Yeah, you feel very far away from the world. And you are as well. It's not just a feeling, it's a reality. So I had kind of like an option to you know, maybe like go work up there. Move up there, work up there with the team a little bit. Wasn't like exactly, but it was something that could have been an idea in the future. But after visiting, I was like, man, it's beautiful and great here. But I do not feel like I am anywhere near home. Ah, Christmas Vacation, what a classic. Oh yeah, there's fiber cables and stuff that have run to Alaska.
Impossible.
I mean, I did IT work for businesses. Business group out in Alaska. So. Texas is very flat in many places. Sometimes you have some hills here and there. But for the most part, it's pretty flat. You can see pretty far. As a European who hates geographic, Alaska sounds like a freezing cold country to me. I mean, again, if you go to Alaska in like later spring to end of summer, it's beautiful and perfect temperatures. Absolutely gorgeous. What's the deepest snow that I've seen? In Texas? I mean, not that deep. Disappointed I'm not cosplaying this run? That cost extra.
Who won MVS?
Roger, thank you so much. Llama won MVS. In what, 19 hours and something minutes. Chat fought well early. They fought well through late nightmare there to kind of early hell. And then Hell Act 4 and 5 took 7 hours to get through. So chat definitely fought through that, but I got to Hell Act 4 just a little early. That made it a little too easy. There's only so much that could be done. It was a moral victory for chat. Well, it was an actual victory for Llama, so. What's the longest MVS? I cut them off at 24 hours now, but before the longest MVS was like 26 something, 27. Somewhere around there. It would be nice if we could do all 7 classes in a year. For MVS, that's generally what I'd do. So, Amazon, Llama 1, Necro, Chat 1, Assassin, Llama 1. Still have Paladin and Sorceress, which is nice. Barbarian is not nice. And Druid is in toss-up. Remember the Dim Vision? We got like 15 Dim Visions in a row. Or the MVS, yeah, it was the Capo or an MVS. The Shame Cap. It's just like a minus resistance, minus vitality, minus life, minus fast run walk, etc. Oh yeah, we have like 1 salt truck in the entire state of Texas. So whenever it does snow and ice and stuff, we're just completely screwed. Our highways are a mess and it's awful. And then our power goes out. Can you stop your character from walking with enough negative speed? Probably. You can stop them from casting with enough minus FCR. Now it doesn't take nearly as much.
What do you need?
You should do a single day source MVS at the end of the month to take advantage of the December 25% off all single month gift sub site wide. But we just did MVS like 2 days ago. Y'all really want another Manverse stream? Single day sorceress? End of the month? Ring in the new year with the that. I just like watching you suffer. That is true. Don't need more than 12 hours for source anyways. Yeah, I mean, I think 12 hours would be... I don't hate the idea of single day MVS sorceress for... Or single day MVS for sorceress. She has had a tough time in the past, though. Like, she has lost that one time and whatever. But she's also won... I don't think she's ever won sub 12 hours, though. But... she's a little buffed in B2R, which helps. I don't know. I don't know if I could do 12-hour. Near RPG isn't announced yet. There's no name on it yet. It's announced as, you know, a game that is coming sometime. No name, no Kickstarter, none of that. Yeah. Maybe it's like, get rid of Shame Cap, and then I do a 12-hour MVS. You know, it's like I just like change a couple things. I think it's too long to do a whole MVS, you know? Or too soon. Could we do a little shorty? Potentially.
Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed.
Surian! the 1,500 bits. Thank you so much.
Who is this big llama? Starting all this drama. It's me, bitch.
Just beat a solo run through hell difficulty for the first time. Thanks, Milama.
GG. What character?
We added 150 bits to Zurian SG's cheer. Bonus bits unlocked. We added 150 more bits.
Thank you, Twitch. I'm right. No. It's okay. Lily's getting all the enjoyment. Very kind of you. To put some entertainment on for Lily while you're at work. What a gentleman. I see nothing wrong with that feeding choice. Huh.
Not even death can save you from me.
Ooh, heck yeah, huh? Are you having a nice time in America, Lily? She turned down Chipotle? What's wrong with you? Time to send her back to Europe. Are you not boring doing the same things over and over again? I love Diablo. That's just so she'll go get some Mawums? Well, of course it's so she'll go get some Mawums. God, I want them so bad. I got a bit sick. Aw, sorry. You didn't turn down Chipotle, you just never had the chance to go with him? So he's a liar. Okay, that makes sense. I would believe that. He forgot his wallet. Typical Emily. Typical Emroy. Bum, 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 bum.
Not enough mana. I am overburdened.
Normal is going about how we expected normal to go. Decently smooth, little slow, but you know, it's normal. You can get through normal. The bigger question's gonna come down to really hell will be the big slowdown. Nightmare I still have to make a decision on if I want to go into Poison Nova. I'll probably just have to look at how Bone Spear ends up feeling as we get there. It's a tough one. When are we getting stackables? Probably not happening. Piece of panic. Bummer. Big bummer. But you know what? Lum RPG is gonna have stacking, so.
What a messy little deal.
Well, I'll just wait for that there. Thanks, Warlurk. Same to you. And have you saved me some Maloms, Emroy? I just realized there's no stopwatch. Yeah, I should have put a timer up. My bad. We are at probably about 2.5 hours on this run so far. Oh, you know what's really gonna suck? Having horrible resistances. Nice, Adam. Minus 30 after Anya. Minus 80 in hell. Oh my god. I'm gonna die to everything. Yeah, hell's gonna be bad. Hell's gonna be real bad. Come on, Emroy, that's not fair. It's mean. At least I won't feel much of a difference when I get convicted or low resed. It's true. I'm essentially always convicted and or lower resisted. But even kind of worse than that. So it's kind of like I'm always convicted and lower resisted is how it will just be. That'll go well, I'm sure. What could possibly go wrong? How are you gonna kill Hell Ancients? Probably just with bone and I'll cheese them. Hell Ancients is I'm actually the least worried about. Because magic damage can kill all of them and I can just cheese them so they stand still and then I just kill all of them. So, Hell Ancients will be the easiest thing of all. The bigger concern is like, how do you get through the Chaos Sanctuary and stuff? Poison's also pretty easy for fighting them. True, poison would also work. Yeah, I mean, I'll just have to throw a ton of potions on the ground is all. Don't love champion Moonlords. And you cannot move the bosses out of the CS. No, that does not work. Checking out Moonbeast when? Oh, I already did. It's up on !YouTube. I have a quick kind of review video where I discuss some of the topics they bring up. Don't forget to go comment and leave a like on the video for the algorithm. Oh, I'm so dead. Really? Interesting. Dun, dun. Getting a little hairy in here, mostly just from some nasty spawns there. Maybe revives for CS. Are there any that give resistances? No. Almost done grading, then you get the winter quarter off? Ugh, lucky. Jealous. I don't remember the last time I had time off. A mercenary in hell's not gonna do anything.
It's locked.
Okay. Let's see. What's going on? Streaming on both YouTube and Twitch now? Uh-huh. We are streaming to both platforms now. It's been fun being able to slowly get to meet people in the YouTube community. Hang out with them. Calm down. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Death Lords is not my favorite. Minion Death Lords are very much not my favorite. I thought your voice sounded... It's the same voice. Nothing changed there. Post-onion voice? Actually, yeah. My throat is kind of sore. I'm a little sick, I think, but I'm blaming the onion. I'm blaming the onion, it did it. Chewed that onion for so long. It was nasty. There was nothing soothing about it. No, it's so acidic it burns your throat. What happens when you run minus 100 onion resistance? That is what happens. The thing is, I even like onions, but I don't like whole onion raw bites. It's not a fun time.
I can't carry anymore.
Hero.
That's so this.
Good.
Alright, 10 all-res. Let's go, baby. Who is he? Woo!
How may I be of help?
Llama will have an onion-only fans. Onion-only fans? How do you even say it? Onion-only? I like that. Onion-only fans? This video of me eating onion.
I can't carry anymore.
Honestly, I have enough onion bites on stream. I could make a little video for it, you know.
I need a key. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Do I want to go like level up first? Let's try. 29 days is a decent amount of days. Let's try leveling out here. since we have the tundra. That sounds like you just gotta watch more. How am I supposed to get my watch hours up if Llama isn't streaming? I mean, I'm streaming right now. I'm trying to make sure I stream more hours. I've been trying to be focusing on streaming more hours lately. Because, I mean, after I had my daughter, I took a bit of time off, and then, I don't know, I had to kind of, like, build back up, right? It was just, like, tough, but
Hello.
now we're able to kind of do a little bit more here and there, I think, which is really helpful. Especially during Q4 is when the good ad rates are. I mean, I don't run ads, but yeah, if I ran ads, it would be probably better. So yeah, it's good to take time for family, but don't get to see now it's just getting a little older, all that stuff. It's good. Ad starts at the end don't go to you. I mean, yeah, those do go to you. It's not like a big amount though, because I'm just getting that little bit from. I thought you ran ads in December. Last year we did a little bit here and there. Or maybe 2 years ago I did. I don't know. This year I didn't feel like running them really. I just don't like ads. They're annoying to people. Okay. 28's probably fine enough there. Good. I'm not doing. You watched before you followed? I mean, there's probably plenty of people watching that are not followers. Talked about it before. People who are older are like way harder to get a follow out of and a like and any of that stuff. Kids just spam that stuff on anybody. Jerk Paul's just like, hit that subscribe button and like button, and 5 million children are like, okay, you told me to do it. Gotta earn it from the boomers, though. like, I've been watching your content for 6 years now, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna follow you. Still not certain about it. I don't think I've ever liked a video on YouTube. Exactly.
Ancient human subbing here.
Thank you, Taken. Appreciate it. If only boomer likes were worth more in the algorithm, you know? That's the thing. Likes from children should not be worth as much.
The resting place of the ancients.
Good afternoon.
Makes sense, peace. I do dislike having 100 plus followed stream shows online and not caring to watch any of them. Well, that's why you should just, whenever my stream's on, watch my stream. Boom. I'm not saying go follow all the people that you don't want to watch. I'm saying follow this stream. There you go. Does the hell run? Yes. Just gonna do part normal here today. And then Zerag. Today's event is 75 all resist. All characters get 75 all resist. Yeah. Also true, Ollie. Physical and magical res too? Oh my god, I didn't know it also is physical and magical resist. Physical resist 75%? It's rain deformation look neat in the movies game? Yeah, it looks really cool. I agree. That's actually insane. Any word on season's end date? They haven't said anything yet. I mean, I imagine it'll be, right, Zog? Honestly, if you die today with 75 all res and physical and magical resist, I don't know, you deserve to die. Online, of course. I tried the Star Trek game for you, just like other 100 games only uses Star Trek skins. Yeah, so I used to play a game called Lords Mobile, which is just like those, whatever. It very much is the style that I enjoy, like, of the mobile games, whatever. I kind of enjoy the just like casual go around, mine resources, upgrade your, you know, stuff in your base and research things, and, you know, like, I find them to be pretty relaxing. And there's not like big pressure for me, in my opinion, to like spend or anything. It's just It's a very simple, chill style. So, exclamation mark star is yeah, our sponsor for the week. And if you get level 5, it adds a little support to the channel. If you get unlock the second ship, it's a little more support for the channel. If you get level 10, and then that one takes a little bit. It took me probably like 2 days to get to level 10. Then a cash flare comes and loots your resources. Well, yeah, I mean, that'll happen. It's kind of one of those you can just like sit there under a shield essentially and be pretty passive with it and then just build up your stuff and wait, oh, put the wand on. There we go. What? Ah, garbage. Exclamation mark star, or it should be in the YouTube description, I believe. Yeah, Star Trek link. So it's just a little mobile game while you're sitting and chilling, watching the stream or doing whatever. If you want to play through it, do a little bit there. It just helps out. You got to level 6 and got bored? That's fair. Done grading, let's go. I don't think it's, you know, a style that everybody will enjoy. There's definitely like, you know, a few styles of mobile game. You have like the Raid Shadow Legends style. You have the resource base building one. You have your like Candy Crusher styles. Your idle, yeah. So it's just like one of the styles. RPG progressing well? It is. I met up with Warren yesterday and we talk through some pieces. We're gonna get like a little battle area set up soon, and then get the, I believe experience is already functioning, so that's there. But just kind of set it so then you can just go out, kill some monsters, get some loot, and do the whole core loop, right? So we're getting that core loop fully kind of implemented. And then once that's there, it feels like then we can really just take off once you have all the core, you know? When are we playing a sandbox of it? When can we expect a demo stream? I mean, I really feel like, you know, last time I said we were going to have it by like September, October, and I was way off. And it just took longer. I really think that in the next couple months we can really get something out as a little demo playable piece, showable piece. So, have you discarded any work that didn't fit into your game? I mean, right now everything's core, but there's definitely been changes, you know. Like, hey, we're gonna do it like this. Oh wait, actually let's adjust the items to be like this instead. Let's change this. So there's definitely been like generations of things, but we haven't just like scrapped a whole system or anything yet. Are we gonna do a Kickstarter? Once there's a demo out that people can see and play and stuff like that. And again, this isn't a demo like you would expect This is like the pre-alpha demo, you know, not like a demo of, okay, the game is ready to come out in a few months. But once there's something that people can have in their hands and stuff, that's when I want to do a Kickstarter. Because I want to make sure, A, that the project gets like far enough before so it doesn't turn into another one of the Kickstarters where, oh, we kickstarted all and then it doesn't materialize to anything. I want to have like some of that, but also I want people to be able to play some of it and feel like this is a game I would want to kickstart, you know, and not just from the hype of it, but from actually they played some, they saw some, and you know, it's something that, yeah, they believe in and they want to kickstart. So I want to have something there for anybody who's going to support the game first, so it doesn't just feel like, again, you're doing it purely off the hype of it, and then what if it doesn't materialize, what if whatever, you know. For sure, Steel. So that is my word. No hype allowed. I'm just really tired of all the false hype from so many games that come out and just show you a trailer and show you just this and then try and kickstart everything and get all that, and it's like, it just, I don't know, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. So I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? An onion taste, one might even say. I'm like, I want you to play through the core loop of the game. I want you to go out, kill a monster, get an item, come back, trade that item, fight another player, rinse and repeat, level up, put some skill points in, put some stats in, and then tell me if that's something you want to invest in. I mean, not invest, but just like kickstart, right? Purchase slash, you know, whatever fun Kickstarter options we'll have, where it's like, oh, you can, you know, get your name as one of the characters or whatever. You can design an item.
Good evening.
PoE 2 is advertised by showing gameplay. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, show gameplay and really show gameplay. That's something I do think PoE 2 is doing a great job of. It's not like a tiny little cut piece. They're just like, here is a whole, this character running through all the different skills and styles, and now they're fighting this boss, and you have a very good sense of what it all is looking and feeling like. Oh, I'm good. You are a llama in Llama RPG. So I'm hoping to go even one further and again give the players something that they can get into. And it's kind of like the Diablo 2 demo, if people remember that. Now again, not nearly as polished and not quite at that state, but the Diablo 2 demo, way back in the day, if anybody remembers it, they sent you a disc, and on that disc was just like early Act 1. So you had like the town, you had the Bloodmore, you had the, you know, The Den of Evil, whatever. Just like the very, very early piece of it. And you just kind of like went out and found some basic items, leveled up a few times, got items, and PvP'd with your friends. It had all of Act 1? Oh wow, I don't remember that. I thought it only had a part.
Never my skin.
So I'm hoping to have a similar idea. 40 IAS on that. And that, my friends, is there was a demo version that stopped at Blood Raven. That's what I thought. I thought there's one that stopped at Blood Raven, but maybe I'm wrong. That is normal of the Naked Necromancer. Not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby at all. We have level 30 to head into Nightmare with. Pretty solid. That also gives us the option, of course, of moving into Poison Nova at some point there. I'm still not 100% certain if I want to go that way or not. That's TBD. But level 30 normal is pretty solid. Yeah. And that was about 4 hours. No, wait, 3 hours? Yeah. About 3 hours through normal. Level 30. Naked. Pretty good normal. Nightmare, our resistances, our resistances go negative. That's going to be troublesome. Hell, it's really going to be troublesome. We're going to die a lot. Now, of course, we can bone prison the world and all this. And it's going to get harder from here. But that's all we got for part normal, YouTube. Here's a reflection of my gear. Here's my skill tree. Mwah. Kisses to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, YouTube. Alright, you guys. It is time to go be a dad. It is time to go be a dad. I do appreciate everyone here on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you all for watching, supporting, and everything. Means a lot. We'll be off tomorrow. Tomorrow is anniversary. But we'll be back on Thursday. Thursday, Friday, and probably Saturday. Because then Sunday's Christmas Eve. That might be probably off Sunday, Monday. Yeah. So we'll be back on Thursday. Peace, you guys. Thanks, guys.